Many new officers expect the job to get easier after the academy and field training. But for a lot of officers, the first year working solo is actually when the job feels hardest. The academy prepares you to perform tasks. The first year forces you to carry responsibility. And that shift affects confidence, stress, and even how you see yourself outside of work. One of the first surprises for many officers is how different solo patrol feels from training. During field training, you're focused on performing tasks correctly. When you're alone, you're responsible for decisions. Even routine calls feel heavier because no one is double checking you anymore. Many officers begin second-guessing normal decisions early in their first year, even when they handle the call appropriately. Many officers remember their first few solo calls very clearly. Even routine situations feel different when you realize every decision is now yours. You start thinking ahead constantly. What could go wrong? What you might be missing? How to handle something if it changes quickly. That mental effort is exhausting at first because your brain hasn't automated the process yet. Over time, experience reduces that load, but during the first year, it's one of the biggest sources of stress. During training, there's always someone guiding you, an instructor, a field training officer, or a clear checklist of what you're supposed to do. Once you're on your own, that structure disappears. Decisions become yours, and even routine calls suddenly feel heavier because you're accountable for the outcome. Many officers experience a confidence drop during the first year. Not because they're performing poorly, but because they now understand how many variables exist in every call. Early in training, situations look straightforward. After working solo, you start recognizing how unpredictable people and environments actually are. A lot of new officers also spend time after shifts replaying calls. You may lie in bed thinking about a traffic stop, a report, or a conversation, wondering if you missed something small. This happens because your brain is still building experience patterns and trying to prevent future mistakes. It's not a lack of confidence, it's a learning phase under responsibility. Another challenge is that the job doesn't stay at work anymore. After your shift, your mind keeps replaying decisions, what you said, what you missed, what you could have done differently. This mental carryover is common in the first year because your brain is still learning patterns and trying to prevent future mistakes. The schedule also becomes more noticeable. During training, adrenaline and learning keep energy high. After several months, irregular sleep, nights, and court schedules begin affecting recovery and mood more consistently. Another adjustment is realizing how the schedule affects your daily life. Sleeping during the day sounds manageable at first, but after several months, energy becomes inconsistent. You may feel alert at work, but tired at home, or awake when you should be resting. Many officers don't connect this to shift work right away, but it affects mood and patience outside of work. Many officers also notice changes in their personal life. Friends outside the profession may not understand the schedule or experiences. Conversations feel harder to relate to, and some officers begin spending more time with coworkers simply because they share similar routines and understand the job. Some officers also notice conversations with friends feel different. You may avoid talking about work because it's difficult to explain, or you may feel others don't relate to your schedule or experiences. This can make the first year feel isolating even if nothing dramatic has happened. The first year is when some officers start questioning whether the career is right for them. It's not always because of a major incident. More often, it's the accumulation of responsibility, fatigue, and mental load combined with adjusting to a new identity. What helps most during this period is experience and routine. Over time, patterns become familiar, decision-making speeds up, and the mental replaying decreases. Many officers who struggle early find that confidence improves significantly after enough exposure and recovery. The important thing to understand is that many officers who feel this way in the first year improve significantly once experience accumulates. The job itself hasn't changed. Your brain is simply adapting to a completely new level of responsibility. The first year isn't a sign you chose the wrong career. It's the period where training becomes real-world responsibility. Understanding that transition can make it easier to manage stress and develop healthy habits early rather than later in the career. If anybody's looking for a change, just reach out and I have a special program that can help you with this new type of strategy. Thank you and be safe.